Oh no, where's my homework? Oh man, I'm late.
So, what job experience do you have for this position? Okay.
Well, ECS 1100 provide me several opportunities to look at myself and think about who am I? What is my value? What is my goal? Those thoughts grew bigger and louder to tell me that be yourself, be confident with yourself, don't compare yourself with others. And lastly, the most fascinating thought told me being an adult, maturing, is growing from self-centered to understanding the relationship to others, and eventually have ability and courage to see myself as one among others.
One important life skill that we learn about in ECS is organization. Without organization, it's difficult to function in school, social life, or any part of life. We learned that it's important to put priority in our schoolwork, but we also need to set aside time for our health too. It's important to have breaks and spend time with friends, but you also need to make sure there is a balance and you get your homework done, because your homework and your knowledge will decide your future. Also, use protection.
First things first about academic goals. Don't procrastinate. It is not good. So academic goals is actually a pretty broad term in my opinion. It could range from a variety of different things. Some people just simply want to pass a class. Others want to have a 4.0 GPA while being an honor student, and I don't know who's calling me. Another thing, physical distractions like phones should always be thrown aside. Our purpose is to come up with a map, pretty much, of where we want to go right after this entire college thing, you know? Academic goals is a very important part of our stay here in college. Just aim for what you believe you can do. And you might find you can actually do a lot more than what you think.
ECS has really helped everyone improve with their career goals by teaching us how to create a resume, how to write formal letters, and the importance of getting experience, especially early on. Being around all these other kids with similar majors, it helped inspire everyone to create goals of their own in a way.
Guess who I am?
Alright, I did my homework and I got my results on my test and I got an A. Ah, I'm 3 minutes late for class. Good thing they don't take attendance until 5 minutes in.
Nice.
So, what job experience do you have for this position?
Well, I can speak 37 languages, type 1,000 words a minute, run a 4-minute mile, bowl of 300. I made my first $1 million when I was 5. I donated a kidney and rescued a baby out of a fire. I represented the US and North Korea, and I invented a new element.
Whoa. Okay, we get it. Then stop. Hey, so I hear you incoming freshmen need some advice. Luckily, Grandmaster John is here to dispense such advice. You might be thinking to yourself, you're in college, it's like truancy laws are no longer enforced, so I can just skip class. It's not true. You need to go to class, you do your homework, you get good grades, because if you don't get good grades, then you don't get the internships over summer, you don't get the jobs, you don't make money, you're gonna be homeless your whole life, probably going to end up on the streets, then you're going to die of polio. And no one wants to die of polio, so go to class. Also, try to branch out. I know it's very tempting. I tried this myself, of the not leaving your dorm for 48 hours challenge. It's not a good idea. You do need to make friends. I know people are like, well, you don't need other people. You kind of do need some friends. If you don't have any friends, then you're going to die alone. And that's almost worse than dying of polio. You also need to make sure you're taking care of yourself. You know, you gotta eat. You gotta sleep. Don't eat too much. You know, eat an appropriate 2,000 calorie a day diet, assuming that you're a normal size adult. You also need to get sleep. You know, sometimes you're in college, like, yeah, I can just pull an all-nighter. Yeah. And you're like, wow, the world record for staying awake is 11 days. No problem. It is a problem. If you don't eat, you're also gonna die. And if you don't eat and you don't have friends, you're gonna die alone. That's even worse than just dying alone normally. So, eat. That is all.